Will you think so? Think so, Iago. What, to kiss in private, an unauthorized kiss? Or be naked an hour or more with a friend in bed, not meaning any harm? Naked in bed, Iago, not meaning any harm. It is hypocrisy against the devil. They that mean virtuously, and yet do so the devil, their virtue tempts, and they tempt heaven.
So, they do nothing. 'Tis a venial slip. But if I give my wife a handkerchief...
What then?
Why, then 'tis hers, my lord. And being hers, she may, I think, bestow it on any man.
She is protectress of her honor, too. May she give that?
Her honor's an essence that's not seen. They have it very oft that have it not. But for the handkerchief...
By heaven, I would most gladly have forgot it. Thou saidst, oh, it comes, oh, my memory, as doth the raven, over the infected house, boding to all. He had my handkerchief.
Aye, what of that?
That's not so good now!
What if I said I had seen him do you wrong? Or heard him say...
Hath he said anything?
He hath, my lord. But be you well assured, no more than he'll unswear.
What hath he said?
Faith, that he did... I know not what he did.
What? What?
Lie!
With her.
With her. On her. What you will.
Lie with her. Lie on her. We say lie on her when they belie her. Lie with her. So that fulsome. Handkerchief. Confess. Handkerchief. First to be hanged and then First to confess and then be hanged for his labor. I tremble at it. Nature would not invest herself in such shadowing passion without some instruction.
My lord.
It is not words that shakes me thus.
My lord.
Confess. The devil.
We're gone. My medicine works. And thus credulous fools are caught, and many a worthy and chaste dame, even thus, all guiltless, meet reproach. What oh, my lord? My lord, I say, Othello! How now, Cassio?
What's the matter?
My lord is fallen into an epilepsy. This is his second fit. He had one yesterday. No! Forbear! Huh? The lethargy must have its quiet course.
Iago!
If not, he foams at the mouth, and by breaks out to savage madness. Look, he stirs. Do you withdraw yourself a little while. He will recover straight. When he is gone, I would on great occasion speak with you. How do you now, General? Have you not hurt your head?
Did he confess it?
Good sir, be a man! Think every bearded fellow that's but yoked may draw with you. Stand you a while apart, but in a patient list. Whilst you were here, overwhelmed with your grief, a passion most unsuiting such a man, Cassio came hither. I shifted him away, and laid good excuse upon your ecstasy, bade him a non-return, and here speak with me, the which he promised. Do but encave yourself, and mark the fleers, the jibes, and notable scorns that dwell in every region of his face. For I will make him tell the tale anew. Where, how oft, when he hath, and is again, to cope your wife. I say, but mark his gesture. Marry, patience, or I shall say you're all in spleen, and nothing of a man.
Dost thou hear, Iago? I will be found most cunning in my patience, but dost thou hear? Most bloody.
That's not amiss, but yet keep time in all. Will you withdraw? Now will I question Cassio of Bianca, a hussif that by selling her desires buys herself bread and clothes. It is a creature that dotes on Cassio, as 'tis the strumpet's plague to beguile many, but be beguiled by one. He, when he hears of her, cannot refrain from the excess of laughter. But see where he comes. As he shall smile, Othello shall go mad. How do you now, Lieutenant?
The worse, sir, that you give me the addition, whose want even kills me.
Well, ply Desdemona well, and you're sure on.
All right.
Now, if this suit lay in Bianca's power, how quickly should you speed?
Alas, poor Katie.
I never knew woman love man so.
Alas, poor rogue. I think in faith she loves me.
Do you hear, Cassio? She gives it out that you shall marry her. Do you intend it?
I marry her. What? A customer? Oh, prithee, bear some charity to my wit. Do not think it's so unwholesome.
Faith, the cry goes that you shall marry her.
No, prithee, say true.
I am a very villain else.
This is the monkey's own giving out. She is persuaded I will marry her out of her own love and flattery, not out of my promise. She was here, even now.
Even now.
She haunts me in every place. I was the other day talking on the sea bank with certain Venetians, and thither comes the bauble, and by this hand falls me thus about my neck, so hangs and lolls and weeps upon me, so shakes and pulls me. Well, I must leave her company.
Oh, before me, look where she comes.
What do you mean by this haunting of me?
Let the devil and his damn haunt you! What did you mean by that same handkerchief you gave me even now?
Huh?
It's a fine fool to take it! I must take out the work! A likely piece of work that you should find it in your chamber and know not who left it there! This is some minx's token, and I must take out the work. There, give it your hobby horse. Wheresoever you had it, I'll take out no work on't.
How now, sweet Bianca, how now, how...
If you will come to supper tonight, you may. If you will not, come when you are next prepared for.
Oh, after her. After her.
Faith, I must shall rail in the streets, else.
Will you sup there?
Faith, I intend to.
Well, I may chance to see you, for I would very fain speak with you.
Oh, prithee, come, will you?
Go to, say no more.
How shall I murder him, Iago?
Did you perceive how he laughed at his vice?
Oh, Iago.
And did you see the handkerchief?
Was that mine?
Yours! By this hand!
Now, do I see it is true? Look here, Iago. Oh, my fond love, thus do I blow. To heaven, 'tis gone.
And to see how he prizes the foolish woman, your wife. She gave it him, and he hath given it his whore.
I would have him 9 years a killing. A fine woman. A fair woman. A sweet woman.
Nay, you must forget that.
Oh, hang it. Let her rot and perish and be damned tonight, for she shall not live. No, my heart is turned to stone. I strike it, and it hurts my hand. The world hath not a sweeter creature. Oh, she might lie by an emperor's side and command him to us.
Nay, that's not your way.
Oh, hang her. I would say what she is. Oh, she will sing the savageness out of a bear, of so high and plenteous wit and invention.
She is the worst for all this.
1,000 times. But then of so gentle a condition.
Aye, too gentle.
Nay, that's certain. But yet the pity of it, Iago. Iago. The pity of it, Iago.
If you are so fond over her iniquity, give her patent to offend. For if it touch not you, it comes near nobody.
I will chop her into messes, cuckold me.
Oh, 'tis a foul in her.
With mine officer.
That's foul.
Get me some poison, Iago. This night, Iago. I'll not expostulate with her, lest her body and beauty unprovide my mind again. This night, Iago.
Do it not with poison. Strangle her in her bed. Even the bed she hath contaminated.
No. Good. Good. The justice of it pleaseth. Very good.
And for Cassio, let me be his undertaker. You shall hear more by midnight.
Excellent, good. What is this saying?
I warrant something from Venice.
This is Lodovico.
This comes from the Duke. And see, your wife is with him.
God save you, worthy general.
With all my heart, sir.
The Duke and Senators of Venice greet you.
I kiss the instrument of their pleasures.
And what's the news, good cousin Lodovico?
I'm very glad to see you, Signor. You are welcome to Cyprus.
I thank you. How does Lieutenant Cassio?
Lives, sir.
Cousin, there's fallen between him and my lord an unkind breach, but you shall make all well.
Are you sure of that?
My lord?
This fail you not to do, as you will.
He did not call. He's busy in the paper. Is there division twixt my lord and Cassio?
A most unhappy one. I would do much to atone them for the love I bear to Cassio.
Oh, fire and brimstone.
My lord.
Are you wise?
What? Is he angry?
Maybe the letter moved him, for as I think they do command him home, deputing Cassio in his
By
government.
my troth, I am glad on't.
Indeed.
My lord.
Well, I'm glad to see you mad.
Why, sweet Othello.
Devil!
I have not deserved this.
My lord, this would not be believed in Venice, though I should swear I saw it. 'Tis very much. Make her amends, she weeps.
Oh, devil. Devil. If that the earth could teem with woman's tears, each drop she falls would prove a crocodile. Out of my sight!
I will not stay to offend you.
Truly an obedient lady, I do beseech your lordship, call her back!
Mistress!
My lord.
What would you with her, sir?
Who? I, my lord.
You did wish that I would make her turn, sir. She can turn, and yet go on and turn again. And she can weep, sir, weep. And she's obedient, as you say, obedient, very obedient. Proceed you in your tears. Concerning this, sir, well-painted passions, I am commanded home. I am commanded home. Get you away. Sir, I obey the mandate and will return to Venice. Hence, avaunt! Cassio shall have my place. And sir, tonight I do entreat that we may sup together. You are welcome, sir, to Cyprus. Goats and monkeys. Goats and monkeys. Goats and monkeys.
Is this the noble Moor whom our full senate call all in all sufficient? Is this the nature whom passion could not shape?
He is much changed.
Are his wits safe? Is he not light of brain?
He is that he is.
What, strike his wife?
Faith, that was not so well. Yet what I knew that stroke would prove the worst.
Is it his use, or did the letter work upon his blood and you create this fault?
Alas, alas, it is not honesty in me to speak what I have seen and known. You will observe him, and his own courses shall denote him so that I may save my speech. Do but go after, and mark how he continues.
I'm sorry that I'm deceived in him.
You have seen nothing then?
Nor ever heard, nor ever did suspect.
Yes, you have seen Cassio and she together.
But then I saw no harm. And then I heard each syllable that breath made up between them.
What, did they never whisper?
Never.
They no send you out of the way?
Never, my lord.
To fetch her fan, her gloves, her mask? No, nothing?
Never.
That's strange.
I durst, my lord, to wager that she is honest, lay down my soul at stake. If you think other, remove your thought. It doth abuse your bosom. If any wretch have put this in your head, let heaven requite it with the serpent's curse. For if she be not honest, chaste, and true, there is no man happy. The purest of their wives is foul as slander.
Bid her come hither. Go! She says enough. Oh, yet she's a simple bawd that cannot say as much. This is a subtle whore, a closet lock and key of villainous secrets. Yet she'll kneel and pray. I've seen her do it.
My lord, what is your will?
Pray, Chuck, come hither.
What is your pleasure?
Let me see your eyes. Look in my face.
What horrible fancy is this?
Some of your function, mistress. Leave Procreants alone and shut the door. Cough or cry hem if anybody come. Your mystery, nay, dispatch!
Upon my knee, what doth your speech import? I understand the fury in your words, but not the words.
Why, what art thou?
Your wife, my lord, your true and loyal wife?
Come, swear it. Damn thyself, lest being like one of heaven, the devils themselves should fear to seize thee. Therefore, be double damned. Swear thou art honest.
Heaven doth truly know it.
Heaven truly knows thou art false as hell.
To whom, my lord? With whom? How am I false?
Oh, Desdemona. Away. Away. Away!
Alas, a heavy day. Why do you weep? Am I the motive of these tears, my lord? If haply you, my father, do suspect an instrument of this your calling back, lay not your blame on me. If you have lost him, I have lost him too.
Had it pleased heaven to try me with affliction, had they rained all kind of sores and shames on my bare head, steeped me in poverty to the very lips, given to captivity, me and my utmost hopes, I should have found in some place of my soul a drop of patience, but alas, to make me the fixed figure for the time of scorn, to point his slow, unmoving finger at it. Yet could I bear that too? Well, very well. But there, where I have garnered up my heart, where either I must live or bear no life, the fountain from the which my current runs or else dries up, to be discarded thence, or keep it as a cistern for foul toads to knot and gender in. Return thy complexion there, patience, thou young and rose-lipped cherubin, I there look grim as hell.
I hope my noble lord esteems me honest.
Oh, I, as summer flies are in the shambles that quicken even with blowing. Oh, weed, who art so lovely fair and smell so sweet that the sense aches at thee, would thou hadst never been born.
Alas! What ignorant sin have I committed?
was this fair paper, this most goodly book, made to write whore upon. What committed? Committed? Oh, thou public commoner! I should make ready forges of my cheeks that would to cinders burn up modesty did I but speak thy deeds. What committed? Heaven stops the nose at it. The moon winks. The bawdy wind that kisses all it meets is hushed within the hollow mine of earth and will not hear it. What committed? Impudent strumpet!
By heaven, you do me wrong.
Are not you a strumpet?
No, as I am a Christian. If to preserve this vessel for my lord from any other foul, unlawful touch be not to be a strumpet, I am none.
As I am a Christian. I am a Christian. What, not a whore?
No, as I shall be saved.
It's possible.
Oh, heaven, forgive us.
I cry you mercy then. I took you for that cunning whore of Venice that married with Othello. You, mistress, that have the office opposite to St. Peter and keep the gate of hell. You. We've done our course. There's money for your pains. I pray you, turn the key and keep our accounts.
Alas, what does this gentleman conceive? How do you, madam? How do you, my good lady?
Faith, half asleep.
Madam, what's the matter with my lord?
With who?
Why, with my lord, madam.
Who is thy lord?
He that is yours, sweet lady.
I have none. Do not talk to me, Emilia. I cannot weep. Nor answers have I none, but what should go by water. Prithee, tonight, lay on my bed my wedding sheets, remember, and call thy husband hither.
Here's a change indeed.
'Tis meet I should be used so, very meet. How have I been behaved, that he might stick the smallest opinion on my least
What is
misuse?
your pleasure, madam? How is it with you?
I cannot tell. Those that do teach young babes do it with gentle means and easy task. He might have chid me so, for in good faith, I am a child to chide him.
What is the matter, lady?
Alas, Iago, my lord hath so behawed her, thrown such despite and heavy terms upon her, that true hearts cannot bear it.
Am I that name, Iago?
What name, fair lady?
Such as she said my lord did say I was.
He called her whore. A beggar in his drink could not have laid such terms upon his callet.
Beshrew him for it. Why did he so?
I will be hanged if some eternal villain, some busy and insinuating rogue, some cozening slave to get some office, have not devised this slander. I will be hanged else.
Why, it is impossible. There is no such man.
Why should he call her whore? Who keeps her company? What place? What time? What form? What likelihood? The more is abused by some most villainous knave.
Speak within door.
Fie upon them! Some such squire he was that turned your wit the seamy side without, and made you to suspect me with the more.
You are a fool. Go to.
What shall I do to win my lord again? Good friend, go to him, for by this light of heaven I know not how I lost him. Here I kneel. If e'er my will did trespass gainst his love, either in discourse of thought, or actual deed, or that mine eyes, mine ears, or any sense delighted them in any other form, or that I do not yet, and ever did, and ever will, though he do shake me off to beggarly divorcement, love him dearly, comfort forswear me. Unkindness may do much, and his unkindness may defeat my life, but never taint my love. day.
I pray you, be content. 'Tis but his humor. The business of state does him some offense, and he does chide with you.
If there were no other...
I warrant it is so. Go in and weep not. All things will be well.
What?
How now, Rodrigo?
I do not find that thou dealst justly with me.
What? In the contrary.
Every day thou daffest me with some device, Iago, and rather, as it seems to me now, keepst me from all conveniency, than suppliest me with the least advantage of hope, that I will indeed no longer endure it, nor am I yet persuaded to put up in peace what already I have foolishly suffered.
Will you hear me, Rodrigo?
Faith, I've heard too much. Oh, Rodrigo, I could never better stead thee than now. Let us be conjunctive in our revenge against him. Thou shalt enjoy her, Rodrigo. Your words and performances are no kin together.
You charge me most unjustly.
With naught but truth. I've wasted myself out of my means. The jewels you had had from me to deliver Desdemona would half have corrupted a votarist. You've told me she hath received them, and returned me expectations and comforts of sudden respect and acquaintance. But I find none.
Very well, go to. Very well.
Very well, go to. I cannot go to, man. Nor 'tis not very well. Nay, I think it is scurvy. I begin to find myself fucked in it.
Very well.
I tell you, 'tis not very well. I will make myself known to Desdemona. If she will return me my jewels, I will give over my suit and repent my unlawful solicitation. If not, assure yourself I will seek satisfaction of you.
You have said now.
Aye, and I said nothing but what I protest intendment of doing.
Oh, why, now I see there's metal in thee, and even from this instant to build on thee a better opinion than ever before. Come, give me thy hand, Rodrigo. Thou hast taken against me a most just exception, and yet I protest I have dealt most directly in thy affair.
It hath not appeared.
I grant it hath not appeared. And your suspicion is not without wit and judgment. But, Rodrigo, if thou hast that in thee, indeed, which I have greater reason to believe now than ever, I mean purpose, courage, and valor, this night show it. If thou, the next night following, enjoy not Desdemona, take me from this world with treachery, and devise engines for my life.
Well, what is it? Is it within reason and compass?
Sir, there is an especial commission come from Venice to depute Cassio in Othello's place.
Is that true? Why then Othello and Desdemona return again to Venice?
Oh no, he goes away into Mauritania and takes away with him the fair Desdemona, unless his abode be lingered here by some accident, wherein none can be so determinate as in the removing of Cassio.
How do you mean removing of him?
Why, by making him incapable of Othello's place. Knocking out his brains.
And that you would have me to do?
Aye, if you dare do yourself a profit and a right. He sups tonight with a harlotry, and thither will I go to him. He knows not yet of his honorable fortune. If you will watch his going thence, which I will fashion to fall out between 12 and 1, you may take him at your pleasure. I'll be near to second your attempt, and he shall fall between us. What, man? Stand not amazed at it, but go along with me. I will show you such a necessity in his death, you shall think yourself bound to put it on him. What, man? 'Tis now high supper time, and the night grows to waste. About it!
I will hear further reason for this.
And you shall be satisfied.
I do beseech you, sir, trouble yourself no further.
Oh, pardon me, sir. 'Twill do me good to walk.
Madam, good night. I humbly thank your ladyship.
Your honour is most welcome.
Come, sir, will you walk? Oh, Desdemona.
My lord.
Get you to bed on the instant. I will be returned forthwith. Dismiss your attendant there. Look it be done.
I will, my lord.
How goes it now? He looks gentler than he did.
He says he will return it. He says he will return incontinent, and hath commanded me to go to bed and bid me to dismiss you.
Dismiss me?
It was his bidding. Therefore, good Emilia, give me my nightly wearing and adieu. We must, not now, displease him.
I would you had never seen him.
So would not I. My love doth so approve him that even his stubbornness, his checks, his frowns. Prithee unpin me. Have grace and favour in them.
I've laid those sheets you bade me on the bed.
All's one. Good faith. How foolish are our minds. If I should die before thee, prithee shroud me in one of those same sheets.
Come, come, you talk.
My mother had a maid called Barbary. She was in love, and she loved proved mad and did forsake her. She had a song of willow. An old thing 'twas, but it expressed her fortune, and she died singing it. That song, tonight, will not go from my mind. I have much to do but to go hang my head all at one side and sing it, like poor Barbary. Prithee dispatch!
Shall I go fetch your nightgown?
No, unpin me here. This Lord Vico is a proper man.
A very handsome man.
He speaks well.
I know a lady in Venice would have walked barefoot to Palestine for a touch of his nether lip.
The poor souls that sighing by a sycamore tree sing all a green willow, her hand on her bosom, her head on her knee. Sing willow, willow, willow. The fresh stream ran by her and murmured her moans. Sing willow, willow, willow. Her salt tears fell from her and softened the stones. Lay by these. Sing willow, willow, willow. Prithee hie thee, he'll come anon. All a green willow must be thy garland. Let nobody blame him, his scorn I approve. Nay, that's not next. Who is the knocks?
It's the wind.
I called my love false love, but what said he then? Sing willow, willow, willow. If I court more women, he'll couch with more men. So, get thee gone. Good night. Mine eyes do itch, doth that bode weeping?
'Tis neither here nor there.
I've heard it said so. Oh, these men! These men! Dost thou, in conscience, think, tell me, Emilia, that there be women do abuse their husbands in such gross kind?
There be some such, no question.
Wouldst thou do such a deed for all the world?
Why, would not you?
No, by this heavenly light.
Nor I neither, by this heavenly light. I might do it as well in the dark.
Wouldst thou do such a deed for all the world?
The world's a huge thing. It is a great price for a small vice.
In troth, I think thou wouldst not.
In troth, I think I should, and undo it when I had done. Marry, I would not do such a thing for a joint ring, nor for measures of lawn, nor caps, nor gowns, nor petticoats, nor any petty exhibition, but for all the whole world. God's pity, who would not make her husband a cuckold to make him a monarch? I should venture your purgatory for it.
Beshrew me if I would do such a thing for the whole world.
Why? The wrong is but a wrong in the world, and having the world for your labour, 'tis a wrong in your own world that you might quickly make it right.
I do not think there is any such woman.
Yes, a dozen. And as many to the vantage as would store the world they played for. But I do think it is their husbands' faults if wives do fall. Say that they slack their duties and pour our treasures into foreign laps, or else break out in peevish jealousies, throwing restraint upon us, or say they strike us, or scant our former having in despite, while we have goals. And though we have some grace, yet have we some revenge. Let husbands know their wives have sense, like them. They see and smell, and have their palates both for sweet and sour, as husbands have. What is it that they do when they change us for others? Is it sport? I think it is. And doth affection breed it? I think it doth. Is it frailty that thus errs? It is so too. And have not we affections, desires for sport and frailty as men have? Then let them use us well. Else let them know the ills we do, their ills instruct us so.
Good night. Good night. God me such uses send, not to pick bad from bad, but by bad mend.